I'm okay.
If you're okay, I'm okay. Oh, shit, I don't got my mask. I need my mask. Flipping hell. Stupid masks. Hold on. My mask at? See, I was coming to this problem. Oh, there it is. Done. Got my mask. Yeah. But I was nuts. Went to like 10 people watching, to like 4 people watching, to like 5 people watching, to like, where's my keys at? I was like, lose my mask and my keys, dog. I ain't even playing with you. God, peace. That was a kick in the gut. Yeah, not many, dog. Not many. Not many, man. Not many, many, man. But you know what? We gotta stay up. We gotta be positive. Straight up. That's my that's my mantra. Stay positive. Love life. Stay yo. What I was saying is like, yo, if David Moyes pulled that off, yo, he would have looked like he would have looked like the Don. He would have looked like the super genius, like my mask DT. Watch my mask. Like my mask DT. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. If David Moyes pulled that off, he would have been legendary status type things. You get what I'm saying? But how can you expect a man? I know he's one of the best penalty takers in Europe, but how can you expect a man to come off the bench, not even have a touch of the ball? I know he was running up and down the sidelines and that. Yes, but like Rice was ready to take it. Personally, and I'm not David Moyes. Real talk, I'm not David Moyes, but personally, I would have let Cresswell take that. That would have been me. But Rice was ready to take it. Like, is he undermining his captain? No. I disagree with that. He's not undermining his captain. He's just going with what's proven. And Noble is a proven penalty taking goal scorer. He's not undermining his captain. He wouldn't do that. He thinks the world is Declan Rice. He's just going with past success, if I can say so myself. And Michael Owen is a man blank, dog. You know why? Hold on. That is basically more saying I don't trust anyone on the pitch to take a penalty. Yes, it is, but I agree with that. But he knows that Noble buries them. You know what I mean? But when I was watching the match with my father, DT, my dad's like, that's a bit too much to ask. Like him coming off the bench, not even having a touch of the ball, ready to take a penalty, and agreeing with you, saying he's kind of like doesn't trust anybody to take it. Yeah, my father agreed with you. I was on some, you know me, Mr. Stupid Peach Positivity. I was on the strength that, you know what, yeah, bring on Noble, let him take it. This might turn out like, whoa, but it wasn't the right decision at the end of the day. If it was, there would have been a whole different spin on what just happened, but it didn't. But Mike Owen is a man wank. Reason being, I was watching on Supersport, and Michael Owen had the audacity to say he didn't agree with Jesse Lingard not celebrating after he scored the goal. Michael Owen, you were a good player, but you were an absolute ball bag, tit head, dickhead, C word as a pundit, dog. He thinks he knows everything. he's like, I don't like him at all. Like, I want to beat him up, like straight up. I do not like Michael Owen at all as a pundit, man. I think he's biased. Like, he's shit. He's a know-it-all type of person. I don't like them type of people, man. Like, have an open mind, man. Like, Michael Owen is a dickhead, dog. And for him to say, oh, yeah, it was good that Jesse scored like the worldie of a goal. But the only problem with that is he didn't celebrate after. But you're not going to celebrate after you score a goal? No, Michael Owen. Homeboy has respect, unlike yourself, Mr. Liverpool, Mr. Man United, Mr. I have no alliances, allegiances. Like, Michael Owen is that times a million, dog. That times a million. I ain't even playing with y'all, man. Homeboy is an idiot. Yo, tell Michael Owen to meet me behind like two restaurant things, dog. I'll show him what I think, dog. And I won't be talking. I'll let these things be talking, man. Straight up, man. Michael Owen, idiot, man. Anyways, disabled team. I agree with Mr. Peach. Thank you, disabled team. Sean Kelly, average West Ham supporter. Sean Kelly's an average West Ham supporter. Who's Sean Kelly, dog? I don't know about Sean Kelly. Show me who Sean Kelly is. Average West Ham supporter. Let me know who he is. Because, like, round here, we're all either, like, hardcore West Ham supporters or we support Leeds, dog. You get what I'm saying? Or, like, when Tufty's on, yo, we'll get behind Newcastle, dog. Trust me, it's only good people on these things here, dog. Straight up. I don't know who Sean Kelly is. Show me who Sean Kelly is. And, like, yo, then I might have an opinion. But I don't know who Sean Kelly is, dog. You know what? Fortune's always hiding. I've looked everywhere. I'm forever blowing bubbles, pretty bubbles in the air. On a positive note, Pete Zuma was a man. Mountain, yes, he was. He's going to be massive. He's going to be a West Ham favorite. Yes, he is, DT. See, let me show you, DT. You always talk sense, dog. You always talk sense. That's what I love about you, man. You always talk sense. You put two things down and you talk sense, man. Like I rabbit and then talk a little bit of sense. But like you talk sense, dog. Big up yourself, man. One love, man. I hope the disabled team household is in good stead and y'all are loving life right now. What was the lead result? Or was that was yesterday, wasn't it? That was yesterday? Let me know. I forget. Sorry, excuse me for my ignorance, but I forget. The disabled team, Owen doesn't know what loyalty is. No, he doesn't. Owen's like a 3 pound note, man. It like Owen's a 3 pound note, straight up. Rob's Project Wall, Peach, chill, my man. Geezer's a dickhead. Yeah, he is. He is, isn't it? He is. Like, wouldn't you just love to like go out to like some nightclub and just by pure chance, like run by Michael Owen, like just pass, like cross pass with him and just like bops. Yo, I would get great pleasure out of that. And I don't agree with any like promoting violence or none of that. I don't agree with none of that. Like, that's not me. But he just like he makes the hairs on the back of my neck stand up, man. It's like that is somebody I honestly would like to smack, like straight up. That is honestly somebody I would like to smack, like, and I don't agree with that. So that's out of character for me to like even say, yo, look at this car. This car is dope. I ain't even playing with you. Like, it's typical, yeah. But look at this, dog. I ain't even playing with you. It's like a 911 thing, dog. Hold on. You see that? 911 Porsche, dog. That is fly. And it looks like new. That's dope, man. That's a dope ride. Now, I'm sure that's a 911. And they got a spoiler at the back still. Hold on, let me just see what model it is. I'm sure it's a 911 Turbo. They don't even say. I don't think it is a 911 Turbo. I think it's like newer than that. Hold up. Sorry about that. I had to pull up my shorts, man. I think it's like, I like y'all see the back because normally it says 911 like turbo on the back. But it don't say that. Like, look at that. Oh, it's a Boxster. It's a Boxster. See? Boxster. There you go. Boxster. Look at that, man. That is live up, man. Yo, that is a whip. That is a ride. Porsche. Bing, bang, bosh. That is a ride, man. I ain't even playing with y'all. That's, yo. And then there's a Porsche here. What is it? Porsche Day today? Porsche Day today. It's like Ellen DeGeneres' girlfriends all over the place, man. Porsche. This is the next one. This is like a Mackin Porsche GTS. Like, look, man, there's Porsches all over the place today. I feel like I'm in Beverly Hills, dog. Oh, that's nice rims on it too. I love that thing with like the red black thing right there in the rims. Yo, that's live up, man. Yo, two Porsches in one day. See, so even though West Ham lost, it's a good day. I got to see two Porsches, dog. Straight up. And I got a cider in my pocket. Cider in my pocket. I got a cider in my pocket. And my cut's kind of gotten better. Hold on. See, it's not as bad as it was the other night. It was like, I look like Spider-Man, but instead of like having webs coming out of my hands, it was like blood. It was nuts. DT was there. TDT was there for that, dog. I'm sure you were. If you haven't, I know you watched it. But yeah, I was doing a video at the library, and like there was these people that came through, and I thought it was the Fuzz. You know what I mean? Like the boys in blue, the old Bill. I thought it was like them man's there. So I put the cider in my pocket, and then I tried to get it back out. But trying to get it back out, like my thumb went in the opening of the can, and like I cut it like on the steel on the lip there. And it like, yo, my hand was bloody like muddy. It was muddy bloody. It was bloody muddy. Not bloody money. Not money bloody. It was like muddy bloody. Like if you played in the mud and like you got your hand all muddy, that was like me, but it was bloody. Oh, see, yesterday or earlier on today was yesterday. I was doing a video on this girl called and I like ended the video. Well, the same girl called just now, but I'm not ending this video. So she has to wait for me to call her back because I got so much to say, so much to do. Got man like TDT in the building with the household in the whole room. Yo, Tamara's super. Oh, hold up. Yeah, so what happened? She has a lizard named Mo. She has a lizard named Mo. Real talk. And forget what I just said about her name. Forget that. Erase that from your minds. Like, erase that from your minds. Let's just call her T. You know what I mean? Because she don't want me to put her on blast on YouTube, and I don't blame her. So erase the name from your minds. But yeah, she has a lizard named Mo, and apparently it's on its last legs, and I think it just passed straight up, which is a shame. I don't like when anything passes. I feel guilty about like killing ants, dog. But I still want to smack Michael Owen. Bosh, straight up. What a wank. What an idiot. Egypt. What an Egypt. Like that's how my pop says it. Egypt. What an Egypt. Straight up. Hold up. Hold on. Let me get this like proper sorted so I can like just chill. Flipping hell. Come on, man. There you go. That's a bit better. Peaches in the building. Peaches in the building. Rah, rah, rah. Chicka, chicka, chicka. La, la, la. Okay, hold up. Let me just see. Hold up. Disabled team against Newcastle Friday 1-1. That's it. That's it. Newcastle on Friday 1-1. That's it. Not a bad result. Not the best result. Um, was it at St. James or was it at Ellen Road? That is the question. That is the question. Because if it was at Ellen Road, 3 points would have been better. But if it was to St. James, then that's a good point away from home. That's a tough place to go, man. Honestly, honestly, man. Robbie. I'm gonna call him Robbie P. Robbie P. Just don't know this our club Bell. Just don't diss our club Bell End. Who? No, nobody will diss our club on here, dog. Anybody disses our club on here, they're getting cut off, dog. How do you mean? Cut off, lock off, smack off. How do you mean? Nobody disses our club around these ways, dog. Mate, you would be arrested in London for what you're doing now. Yeah, well, I don't think so. I wrote Swift, Robbie P in the place to be. I wrote Swift and Smooth, dog. They can't catch me, dog. Straight up, man. I ain't playing. I done do them things in East London to like all day, night, all day long. Like all day long. All right. All day long. No, it's all night long, isn't it? Lionel Richie. All night long. All night. Trust me. So what's up? You going to get some red stripe? No, I don't drink the red stripe, G. Milesy drinks the red stripe. That's his drink still, dog. That's his drink still, Milesy. Milesy's in the building. Milesy's in the building. Rah, rah, rah. Chicka, 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 la, la, la. My boy Milesy, he drinks the red stripe, dog, 2 times. How you mean, Gretchen? He drinks them things like it's going out of style, man. But he drinks anything like it's going out of style. Homeboy got hollow legs, hollow toes, hollow shins, hollow calves, hollow knees. Homeboy can drink for like London, dog. I ain't even playing with you. Like, it's real, man. It's real. St. James Park. Oh, see, so yeah, that's a good point, man. That's a good point, man. Straight up. That's a good 1 point for you, man. Straight up. What's Roy saying? I am absolutely gutted. Me too, dog. Me too. But listen, like out of 5 games, we lost one. Think about that. And we lost it against Manchester United. You know what I mean? Like, think about that. Like I was gutted. I was ready to throw like coffee tables and dinner tables and like lamps and everything off the balcony after Noble missed that. But you got to collect yourself and you have to kind of like take a step back and look at the fact that we played 5 and we lost one. We've actually played 6 and we've lost one if you count Europa. And you know what? We'll have our just desserts in the League Cup. I know the League Cup's not our priority, but we'll have our just desserts in the League Cup, man. And I thought that was class that Jesse Lingard didn't celebrate after he scored that goal. Michael Owen thinks different. I want to smack him. But, like, yo, man, I thought it was class, Jesse Lingard. He just, like, calm down, calm down. That was class, man. I was surprised he didn't put up the irons. But, like, what he did was class. That shows a man of who has loyalty, which Michael Owen doesn't, which TDT said, like 100. Or it was Rob Pierre. What, who said he didn't have no loyalty? Hold up, man. Hold up, 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 hold up. Yeah, Michael Owen is a mank wank. Uh, excuse me. Yeah, it was TDT. It was TDT, man. TDT, the disabled team. Yeah, he was the one that said Mike Lone has no loyalty, and he don't. But like, yo, some people do, some people don't. You know what I mean? He don't. Sucks to be him. You know what I mean? Straight up, man. Sorry, mate. You were checking out the car when I said that. Oh, word up. Oh no worries, dog. Yes, Danu. How do you say that? Danu. We the Danu. What up, Danu? What you saying, man? Peace out. Like, peace up. Like, big up. Like, what up? Like, yo, welcome to West Ham Random. My name is Peach, and we have talks about West Ham. Like and subscribe. It helps us out. Straight up, man. Ring that bell. Press the bell icon. Ring that bell. Ring that bell. See, everything I'm singing now is like the Lionel Richie tune. Like like all night long. So I'm gonna stop saying straight up. Roy Chapel, in my opinion, Cresswell should have taken that penalty. That's what I was saying, dog. Big up yourself, Roy. That's what I was saying, dog. As soon as like Rice got a hold of it, I was like, please pass it to Cressy. Please pass it to Cressy. And then Noble came on like Superman. And I was like, this could go one or two ways. And my pops was like, it's not going to go the way you want. And I was like, how do you mean? He was like, he hasn't even touched the ball. And he was right. He was right. And the days he was right. He's played football all his life. I haven't. Like, I'm a supporter. My dad's more a player than a supporter. You know what I mean? And like, he is a supporter. Don't get me wrong. He's from East Ham. Like, he's West Ham through and through. But it's like, yo, he's more of a player than a supporter. Me, I'm like full out supporter because I can't play the game where doo doo dog. The disabled team. I aren't in any position to say who should and who shouldn't at Whitechapel, but someone who was already on the pitch should have. Yes. Yeah. Very good point. Very good point. Very, very good point, man. That is actually an excellent point. Excellent point, man, because yeah, it's almost like he's undermining the team, but he's not in a sense because like with Noble's whatchamacallit, with Noble's like success rate, I'm just trying to turn this so like you can actually see me because it looks like I'm in like a dark room, dog. That's a bit better, yeah? Kind of, a little bit. But yeah. With Noble's success rate, I understand. I understand that. Like I understand why he pulled him off the bench because that's what they were saying. Hold up. That's what they were saying against Zagreb, wasn't it? Dynamo Zagreb. They were like, yo, if there's a penalty, Noble has to come off the bench and like do two things. And like, so I get that 100, but yeah, he should have gone with somebody on the pitch, man. And I think that boy was Cresswell, man. But Rice, like, I know he missed one earlier in the season, but everybody needs a second goal, man. Like, you know what I mean? He scored one and then he missed one. Like, yo, no, I agree with that. I agree with that. Roy Chappell, definitely, mate. They should have been taking that someone on the pitch. Yeah, 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 yeah. I agree. I agree. I agree. But I can understand Moises like I can understand his ethos about like letting Noble take it and pulling him off the bench to take it. But the man them didn't have any kicks like of a ball. That's a bit much to ask for, dog. That's like you linking up with like the hottest girl in the world. Well, this is different because I'd still be able to like get off. But it's like you linking up with the hottest girl in the world, just like out of the blue, and then she's asking you to perform like some Hollywood like porn star dog, like some Ron Jeremy things dog, straight up. But I don't think that's a good analogy because like I could run that. Like if it was like Jessica Alba, and like she's like, let's go and like run two things like around the corner, I could run it. But like, what's a better analogy? It's like basically asking you to sprint or like run a marathon without like stretching. You know what I mean? Maybe two things like that. I don't know. I don't know. But West Ham 5 matches, one loss. Not bad. Not bad at all. Like TDT. What's Lee's record like right now, man? I don't know. I think they're doing relatively good, aren't they? Like, let me know where you are in the league, and let me know like what your record is, because like I think you guys are doing relatively good. But just to prove the point to other people, like we're doing really good, and it's like people are gonna like get that clouded now because we lost a match. We lost one match. One match. It's like almost the end of September, and we've lost one match. Come on, man. That ain't bad. That ain't bad, man. That ain't bad at all. I'll take them apples all day long. How you like them apples? I'll take them apples all day long, man. Manny talks football. Ha 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 ha. Yo, stupid bees again, dog. Yo, where are you from, Manny? Manny talks football. Does Manny talk football though? Or does Manny talk rubbish? Let me know, dog. Yo, my last thing I will say on this subject is them players on the pitch earned the opportunity to get a well deserved draw. Done them. Yep, 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 yep. I agree with that. I agree with that. But 5 games, one loss. I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining. Like in the heat of the moment, yeah, I was mad, but like and angry. But like looking back on it, one loss in 5 games. I'm happy. I'm happy the way we played. You had Ben Ramafor, now Vlasic. Like, yo, yeah, the man them put in the shift, man. And it didn't look like we missed Antonio that much. Like, honestly, it did not look like we missed Antonio that much. So we can handle ourselves without Mikel Antonio. Um, yeah, we just lost concentration for a bit, like 2 times, like when Lingard stepped through and showed his class. And he did show his class, real talk. Yo, I want to move to where you live. It looks so peaceful compared to Southwest London, where I live. Too many people live where I am. Where I hear you, Doc. I hear you. I hear you. I know. I'm there quite a bit still, man. Not Southwest. Like I've been to Southwest. Don't get me wrong. Like my boy has a pub there still. You got to go check it, man. The Bull. His name's Duke. Yeah, yeah. Southwest, because that's like Dartford, right? I'm pretty sure that's Dartford, Doc. Like Southwest. If I'm wrong, let me know. But I think that's like Dartford area. And yeah, my boy Duke, he has a pub called The Bull, and you should go check it out if you're around Dartford. It's right near Crossing Town Tube Station, man. And that big blood clot mall, dog. Straight up. Uh-oh, Lawrence is in the building. Lawrence is in the building. Rah rah rah. Tigga tigga tigga. Lot. Oh, see, my phone keeps like going nuts. I don't want to drop it though. That's why I'm just trying to like put it like that. Lawrence is in the building. Big up Austin. Big up Alabama. Big up Austin, Alabama. U.S. Irons. Come on. Lawrence, yeah, heartbroken. Me too, dog. I think we all are. But like I was saying, dog, five matches, one loss. It ain't too bad, man. Straight up, man. No, man. Southwest London, near Wimbledon. All right. So where's Dartford from where you live, man? Like I know it's south because it's kind of near. Dartford's kind of near Kent, isn't it? Like I think. But yeah, you should if you're ever in Dartford, go check out the Bull. Duke. Wicked pub, man. Well, Duke's the boy that runs it, and the pub's called the Bull, and it's like the best pub in Dartford, man. There's many of them, but he got the best one, straight up. I need to go get more ciders, straight up. Posh part of London. Watch posh part of London. Oh, Jolly hockey sticks, like that kind of posh. I got you, dog. I got you, dog. Oh, Jolly hockey sticks. Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yes. Yeah, trust me, man. I hear that. My pops is from like, well, my mom, she was from Raynham Road in Dagenham. And then my pops, he's from Wood Lane, which is off Raynham Road in Dagenham, straight up. And then I'm from like this place, which is like alien to me. It's a beautiful country. Don't get me wrong. Canada's a beautiful country, but it's alien to me, man. Like I come on YouTube and talk West Ham with people. I talked with Leeds supporters. I talked with West Ham United supporters. I talked with like any of a kind supporters, man. It's just like, yo, I love football. I love West Ham. Everybody here likes ice hockey and soccer. They like soccer here. They don't like football. They like soccer. Are you joking me, man? Are you joking me, man? Like Get out of Dodge, man. Straight up, man. Ice hockey. Lacrosse ain't too bad. I watched lacrosse, and that shit ain't too bad. And that's like our national sport in Canada, lacrosse. And it ain't too bad because it's physical. You know what I mean? It's dope. But like ice hockey, yeah, I can't get into. Baseball, it's like a doodles version of rounders, man. You know what I mean? I'd rather watch cricket any day rather than baseball, dog. When I watch baseball, it's just like you go there to have a piss out, man. Straight up. Um, haha. I only have one horse. What do you want, dog? I only have one horse. You know what? Only fools and horses work, dog. Only fools and horses work, dog. That's how they named the show that. Trust me. Because only fools and horses work. Because the boy don't work. He's on the grind, dog. He is on the grind. Like he's on some like I go to the back of a van, get like a bunch full of VCRs and just flog them, sell them off straight up, man. Uh, think of Wimbledon tennis and you're there. So you live in the posh part. You live in the posh part, dog. That's some posh things there, dog. Wimbledon. Yo, that's some like uppity things, dog. How you mean, man? Any old Iron Mate, any old Iron Mate, any old Iron Mate. Done though. Yo, oh, what a result. Who do we got next? Oh, fuck, flipping hell. We got them again, don't we? We got them again. I think we'll do them in. I think we'll do them in the League Cup, though. Straight up, man. I think we'll do them in the League Cup because they're going to put out the second team. And I think our second team is better than their second team. Aqua Flex. I want to see Aqua Flex, man. 100. 100. Peach, straight up. Did you hear Boise from Only Fools and Horses past? No? No, I did. I did. I did. I can't do that laugh, but I love it. I love Boise's laugh. His laugh is so dope. Especially that episode, dog. And I thought today's match was gonna be that episode when Del Boy only got two pair, but the only two pair he got, and he bet his gaff on it. He bet everything on it. And he's like, I only got two pair. And then Granddad's like, you only got two pair. And then Ryder starts going nuts. Trigger asks for a drive home. And he's like, yeah, I'm going by the lake. Like, yeah, I'll take you there because that's where I'm going to be ending up. And it's like, yo, yeah, two pair of aces. And like, just when Boyce is going to take the money, Delboy's like, no, it ain't over till I show you my cards. And then Boise does that laugh. Or however he laughs, like, I'll let you have your like little moment kind of thing. And then Doughboy's like, yeah, I got one pair of aces, and I got the next pair of aces. And then Boyce's like, you didn't deal me. You like how did you have like two aces? And then Doughboy's like, how did you have four kings? I didn't deal you that hand, dog. I didn't deal you that hand. I thought that was class, man. That was class. Real talk, man. That was dope. 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 Hold up. Let me finish it. I just gotta throw this in the recycling. Hold up. West Ham United, what did you do to me? It's like you can't sign up for these things, Doc. You cannot sign up for these things, man. Like to become a West Ham United supporter and thing, you can't sign up for these things. Even Leeds, you can't sign up for these things. It's like where you were born, where your family lives. Like, yo, you just like, yo, that's your club. You know what I mean? It's like you can't pick clubs. The club picks you. Like real talk, man. And this roller coaster ride, man, for a team like Leeds, for a team like West Ham, for a team like Newcastle. You know what I mean? We don't got it like we don't got it like how like United, Chelsea, City, and like who is it? United, Chelsea, not Arsenal no more. They're in the shitter. But it's like United, City, Chelsea, and Liverpool. That's it. We don't got it like them, dog. We don't got it like them. But you know how many supporters you see like around these ways that like support like Liverpool, Chelsea, United, and City, like just because they're like top clubs, like, oh yeah, I'm gonna support them. No, you ain't a real supporter then. You're just like on the bandwagon. Why do you want to be on a bandwagon? Bandwagons suck. Hold up. Was born in Southfields, 2 miles from me, bro. Wicked. Our local school. He went to our local school. Who went to your local school? Boise. Oh wow, that's big. That's big. That's big. On Peach, you're spot on, Peach. We win as a club. We lose as a club. Don't know. That's it, isn't it? Like that's it. That's it. I'd rather support team that I got history with and it's in my DNA than support two things like a top team that's winning for now. Because I remember when City were in like the old first division, and it was only the real supporters that were supporting them. When they got bought out by like Abu Dhabi and like all them people, yo, they gained like 1 million supporters in like 2 days, dog. After signing, who was it? It was Mark Hughes, wasn't it? And first signing was Robinho. And then like, yo, everybody supported City, dog. And I remember being in the pub, straight up. I couldn't drink at the time, but I remember being in the pub and my dad's mate, Steve, I think it was, man. I think his name's Steve. Good bloke. And I remember him being him like we were in the pub and City were playing in the playoff final to get into the Premier League. Like, it's not too long ago. They were in the old first division, man. And then they got bought out and everything was like uppity from there. And funny thing, or like, what was I going to say? Fun fact, they don't own their ground. But you never hear anybody say, oh, City don't own their ground, they rent it. You never hear nobody say that. But like West Ham, you always hear man saying, oh, West Ham, they don't own their ground, they rent it. You hear everybody saying that. But you never hear that about City, dog. It's weird. It's like, what, because you're billionaires? Like, just because you rent your ground and you don't own it, like, you don't get talked about? Because we get talked about that all the time. Oh, West Ham don't own their ground. They rent it. No. Well, City don't own their ground. So, like, what's your talk? You got no talk. You got no talk at all, dog. I agree. Uh, he played for Tooten and Mitcham, our local clubs. Who? Michael Antonio. Antonio. What a man. What a man. What a legend. Yo, my G. Straight up, man. The 17 Pete, straight up. I went from Bradford to Wembley when Leeds played Doncaster in a playoff final without a ticket. You're legend. You, my friend, are legend. You, my friend, are legendary materials. You went from Brentford to Wembley when they played against Doncaster in the playoff final and didn't even have a ticket. I'd run those things too, Dark. I'd run those things too. Because, it's all about like creative visualization, in it. I know I'm getting like kind of like, woo, but like creative visualization, it's like you see something that you want, you think about it, visualize it, all them things there, and then it ends up just coming to you. And it's like, oh, by luck, that just came to me. No, it didn't. You thought about that. You manifested that. You visualized that. And then it happened. 100%, man. 100%. You know how many concerts I've been to without no ticket, but just like visualized that I was going to get a ticket? And like, yo, done went to the concert, got the ticket, went in, everything's gravy. Even like high school dances, dog. High school dances. I remember like I used to go to like these high school dances, man, just to chat up the gal them there. And it's like I remember going and like there are different schools that I wasn't a student at, but I know if I went there, that like I already saw myself getting in somehow, some way, and I always got in somehow, some way. Real things, man. It's what us fans do. 100%. It's what us fans do, man. That's a real supporter right there. The disabled team is a real. Yo, what's your name, dog? The disabled team. I need to know your name, dog. Straight up, like if you don't want to give like throw your name, like not your full name, not like first name, last name thing, just like your first name. What's your first name, dog? So I can like talk to you like I'm talking to somebody rather than calling you the disabled team. You know what I mean? Like, what's your name, dog? Straight up. I just wanted to be a part of it. Defense before and after the game. But that's what a supporter does, dog. That's what a supporter does. That's what a supporter does. They want to be there from the beginning. They want to be there for the middle, and they want to be there for the end. Straight up. That's what we do. My name's Stuart Peach. Love it. Thank you very much. I take my hat off to you. I don't have a hat, but if I had a hat, I take it off to you. Thank you very much. See, now I can like now it feels like we're on some like friendship shit. Like I can call you Stu now. Do you like Stu or you like Stewart? Tell me. Or you like Stewie? Stewie reminds me of the boy from Family Guy, the little baby who's like a little posh little prick. So Stewie, I don't know, Stewart or Stu. What do you like? What do you like? What's your preference to be called, man? Stewie, Stu, or Stewart? You let me know, and I'll call you that, man, straight up. Because our names are the most important things to us, man. Because that's who we are. You know what I mean? That's who we are, man. Like I'm Peach, but like I'm Peach because like yo, I went away to Florida when I was in grade two, which is year two, year ways, and no, grade three. It was grade three when I was in grade three, which is year three, year ways. It's weird. Like we call it grades here, you call it years. It's the same shit though. It's like it's odd. It should all be called years if you ask me, because you got year one, year two, year three. What you how can you have like grade one, grade two, grade three? What are you grading? Like, yeah, they grade. I understand it, but yeah, it was year three, aka grade three. I went to Florida, came back from Florida. I mean, I was in like, cause so we have recess here, which is like, when you have breaks, like when you're in school and that, and you have breaks, like 15-minute breaks, we call that recess. I don't know if you call that recess here. I don't understand that. There's so many things with words I don't understand. But like, yeah, like I understand it, but I don't get it. But like, yeah, recess. We have recess here. So we had like a 15-minute recess break, and I was outside chilling. And then everybody started being like, Peach, Peach, Peach. Then they were like, Peach Fuzz, because I had like a buzz cut. And then like, I look how I like look now, because it's like summer and thing. Like, yo, my face just looked like a peach. And they were like Peach Fuzz because I had the buzz haircut too. So that's how I got the name Peach. And that stuck with me from year two, year three to like now. Crazy, isn't it? It's nuts, man. It's nuts. Hold on. Name Stuart Peach, yes. Robbie P. Robbie P. I like that. Robbie P. And the place to be. How do you mean, man? Mate, get a flight to London and you can hold on. Oh, just skip, dog. Get a flight to London and you can stay at my man cave in Southwest 19 for free, bro. Done, no, wicked. See, you're a legend, dog. I will introduce you to some well sorted pubs in London. I love pubs in London, dog. How you mean, man? My father used to drink at the Cherry Tree, which is on, I think it's on Raynham Road, because he lived on Wood Lane, and then Raynham Road was like right there. And then like, yeah, I think it was on Raynham, or it might have been an extension of Wood Lane, but I don't think so. No, because Wood Lane went the other way. And he used to chill out with like all the Allen family and like Terry Venables and all them people, dog. Like, yo, my dad was kind of a big deal, real talk, back home, man. He was kind of a big deal, dog. But like, yo, man, that's very generous of you. I thank you so much, man. I thank you so much. That's like that, like, yeah, gets me kind of chuffed a bit when like people say that, man. It's like you have E20 Zone, who's James Fever. He's saying if he wins the next bet, he's gonna fly me over. Like if he wins the next like Patty Power, like them type things, he's gonna fly me over. Duke from the Bull, who owns the pub, he wants to like start getting like people to put two money in donations and get me a flight over. And then you got yourself saying like, yo, you put me up like, and I know disabled team. I know Stuart and his whole family would put me up in a second. Like that's just like, and same thing here. Same thing here, man. Same thing here. And it's wicked. Just meeting all of y'all, like Jazz from Fort Tremont, now West Ham United. He has family in Brampton, which is like 30, 40 minutes away from where I live in Toronto, because it's Toronto, Canada, where I'm from. And like, yo, me and him already like set up when he comes like down. Yo, me and him are getting together for a pint, and just putting two things down. I can't wait to go back home now. Like straight, like I call London home because that's where my family is. I got no family here. I'm a lone soldier, dog. Lone soldier. So it's like I can't wait to go back home, man, and just meet all of y'all and just have like a right piss up. Or if you don't drink, we'll have a coffee and just like have some chat, man. Have a bit of banter. You know what I mean? As Dale would say, have a bit of banter. You know what I mean? 100, man. That would be like, I can't wait, man. I'm looking so forward to it. So forward to it. Like, yo, it like, yo, you kind of get like a lump in your throat just from like how kind people are and the community that we have amongst one another. If you support West Ham or if you don't, it's just like good people, associating with good people. Like, that's it. It, it, it it's not hard to see. If you're a good person, I can see it from in 5 seconds without talking to you. Because I don't judge a book by its cover. I talk to you for 5 seconds. I'll know if you're a good person or not. I'll know your intentions, ulterior motives, and all them things. I'm a good judge of character, dog. And like my dad, my father's like a good judge of character when it comes to like football players. Like when we got, who was it? We got that one boy. Um, who was it, man? We got that. Well, Ravel Morrison. Straight away, my dad's like, he's good. And I was like, why? He was like, because he plays simple. He plays the way he faces, and he has a football brain. I'm like, all right. My dad still isn't sold on Fornals. I am, but my dad isn't. And my dad knows a lot more about football than I do. So he must know something I don't. But I'm sold on Fornals, dog. He's sold on Ben Rama. He is. He is sold on Ben Rama. He thinks he's the dog's bollocks, man. Honest to goodness, man. He really does, man. Let me just go through 1 second. Um, anyway, you want, hold on. Anyway, you want, my friend, I don't mind. Yo, you're the bomb. Absolute bomb things, dog. What you call recess, we call the smoke break. Oh, what can I tell you? That was like year two things. You come to like year 10 and 11 things, what you called recess, we called go to the forest and like ganja break. So like, yeah, yeah, smoke break things, but it was a different kind of smoke. You know what I mean? It was the kind of smoke you smoked, and then you went back into like your class, and you were just like hallucinating and seeing two things, and like, and there was this one class that I had, dog. It was what was it, man? It was like a media class, like English media, no, not English media, creative media, or like media something. And basically, I think the teacher used to smoke two things of ganja still, because like we used to go out to the forest at recess, smoke break, and yeah, we used to like roll up two things, puff two things, go back into the class, go into the class, and all she used to do was just like put on movies. And we used to be like high in the sky, dog, just chilling. And he was like putting two movies on, and we are all laughing. And oh, that was the best class ever. English media, I think it was called, dog. It was so dope. Mr. What was his name? What was his name? Mr. And it's funny because what was his name? Hold on, because he owns like something huge down these ways. It's like Mr. Penman, Mr. Penman, and Penman. They own they like make thermals, like thermal underwear and thing. They like make thermals and thing. Penman thermals or Penman I don't know what they call. I call them thermals. They call them, what do they call them down here? They call them they don't call them thermals. I know that. I call them thermals, like you call them thermals, but they call them like I don't know. They call them something, but the stuff that keeps you warm, like the pants and the top that you wear, like underneath your pants and underneath your top, and and even other clothes. And so he has like a clothing thing called Penman's, and it's funny because yo, I think he was smoking two things as well, and where he lived, it was him, and then it was like mafia. It was like so he lived up in the sticks, right? Like if I could compare it, my aunt, she lives like in Bourne, which is in Lincolnshire, right? Or it's in and around Lincolnshire, but it's a place called Bourne, and it's in the sticks. Like how Jake lives, like in Somerset, it's in the sticks. You know what I mean? Beautiful place, but it's in the sticks. And yeah, he used to live like he had a massive property, and he lived here. And then like some mafioso, he lived there, and like oh, and he had like a video company too, Penman's. But what was it called? But Long Johns, that's what they call it here. Long Johns, stupid name. They're thermals, they're thermal underwear. They're not Long Johns, like the thermal underwear. But yeah, he owned like Penman's, like Long Johns or whatever, and homeboy was well off. And like, yeah, he lived here. The mafioso people lived there. Then they had like a front business where they rented like DVDs and like VHS video things like back in the day, like Blockbuster time things like. And so he used to get all these videos like for free. And yeah, whenever he had a class, he just like he didn't want to teach because he was probably high off of the la 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 la. And he just put on two videos, and we just like watched two videos in class, and it was dope. It was dope. Those are the days, man. It's turned into a nice day today, man. The sun is shining. I'm by the Oakville fire station. It's beautiful, man. It's absolutely beautiful. I'm talking to good people. See, I've already got over the fact West Ham lost, Doc. Like, yo, 5 wins, 1 loss. I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining at all. Because you know we're gonna get right back on the roller coaster and like ride it, man. And it's just gonna be like on the up, like tick, 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 tick. Because you know when the roller coaster goes on the up, it's like tick, 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 and then it's silent, and then like it goes around, and then yo, we ain't going, we're going tick, 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 tick. Trust me, man. I ain't playing with y'all, man. Hold up, let me see. Don't skip, please. Oh, see, it skipped. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, called recess, called smoke break. Don't know. My old stomping ground back. Hold on, my old stomping ground back in the day club room. Where was that? Was that like what? East London? East London? What was that? Hold on, let me just see up. Hold up, hold up, hold up. Where was your old stomping ground? East London, like round like Raynham Road, Dagenham area, Barkney, Upney, like where was it, Doc? Let me know. Straight up. Um, You're talking North and East London, Wood Green, etc. No, not Wood Green, Wood Lane. WOOD. I'm not talking North London. I ain't talking no Spuds thing. I ain't talking no Gunners thing. I'm talking Wood Lane, dog. Wood Lane, Raynham Road. My nan lived across the road from Dagenham and Redbridge. But back in the day there, they were called the Daggers. But like, yo, and I don't see James go to the supporters club. Yo, James is a bad man. I know business. If y'all ain't subscribed, please do. That's my homeboy, man. That's my homeboy, man. James Fever. That's my homeboy. And he has a channel called E20 Zone TV. So E20 for like the postal code of Stratford and then Zone TV. You know what I mean? Don't know, man. Ha 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 ha. Abdul, how are you? I hope you're well. If you ain't subscribed and like the channel, please do. It'll help me out still. What's up, man? Yeah, yeah. I like the shirt, man. Go on, my son. Yeah. So if you ain't subscribed to like, subscribe and like. It's free. As Brownie would say. I love Brownie. Brownie's like, I love Brownie, man. Brownie's such a G. He's like, if you haven't subscribed to like, it's free. So subscribe. Why haven't you already? Kind of thing. I love Brownie. Brownie's such a G, man. That's my boy, man. Straight up, man. Mr. Cardiff all day long. And what a beautiful soul. Because whenever he does his videos, he's always like, share the love, this and that. Like, I love that, man. That's like, especially in these times, man, with the pandemic and thing. I love that. And he says that too. He says that as well, man. And a beautiful soul. Brownie is a beautiful soul, man. So is Tufty, man. Tufty's like, oh man, he has a future like working for Sky Sports doing commentary and thing, man. Straight up, I ain't even playing with you. Homeboy's ill with it. I call him Tufty Matson because like he's out of this world, man. Straight up, man. Yo, what's Robbie P saying? Robbie PW. How we gonna trouble you? When we on the double two? Come on, the bubble through. Yo, I found the illest kebab shop. Like I was gonna say place. That's why I sounded like I found it the illest kebab. But I found it's the illest kebab shop, and it's like I'm on some Russ Button, dog. I'm on some DJ Russie B, dog, because he goes Russie B, my boy. Big up DJ Russie B, West Ham Network. Have a look at it. They're exquisite, like best ever, like YouTube channel. They got it so organized, unlike this show. They got it. They got it. Or big up Franco too. He's on this channel. Franco's my man. Straight up. You're gonna see more of Franklin in a minute. Still, yo, you're gonna see more of Franklin in a minute. Peach and Franco will be back, rocking two things, dog. But yeah, I only did a Russie B, didn't I? Cause like DJ Russie B is the DJ at West Ham United, right? And he goes to this place called Oh My God, like oh my god, so it's like a fish shop, yeah, it's a chippy basically, but they sell kebabs, and he raves about the kebabs, and it's like, yo, I used to go to this Lebanese place, and they did the illest, best, dopest kebabs, and then I went to this fish place, like just up the road called Mermaid and Oyster. I had one of their doner kebabs, yo, the best ever. I got one like 2 nights ago. And then I made sure I got one last night ago. And then I'm going there today to get another one to go. It's so dope. And they do like this cream sauce, which is live, and then this hot sauce, which is live. And like they what you call it? They're basically all of the people that work there. They're from Newfoundland, which is like pikey territory, like Canada wise. They're pikeys. You know what I mean? But it's like when you fly to London, the last place you go by from Canada is Newfoundland, and it's on the coast. It's on the east coast, and yeah, you go by Newfoundland. Brilliant people, good people, excellent seafood. But I never thought I'd find like the illest like done a kebab at like a seafood restaurant, but Rusty did, DJ Rusty B, and I did too. So big up DJ Rusty B, West Ham Network. Go check it out. Anton, Stelios, Luke, Dan, Stato, J A K to the E. How you mean? My little G, man. Trust me, man. Yo. But yeah. Hold on. Listen, Mitty, gotta go to the beer shop. No. So I have to say goodbye for now. Love your vlogs. Catch you later. Keep up the great work. Peace. Thank you very much. That means the world to me. That means the absolute blood clot world to me, man. How do you mean? I do this for y'all, man. Honestly. Like, I don't even watch these things back. I just do this, like, to interact with you guys and try to bring some happiness into your day. I know that sounded corny as hell, but it's real. Like that's the only reason I do this. Like I don't try to do it like to be a West Ham aficionado. Like oh, they should have gone with this formation, that formation. Like yeah, I'll say them things over time, but like I ain't trying to be like that. You know, West Ham manager who ain't a manager. Like I just want to bring happiness into people's lives, man. I know it sounds corny, but that's just me, straight up. All right, Stuart. See, I can call you Stuart now, dog. That's dope. Stuart, what does Mr. Peach think of Vlasic? He likes him. He likes him. Um, I saw him play Dynamo Zagreb, however you say that name. The whatchamacallit team, Croatian team. I thought he looked all right. I saw him play against Southampton. I was well impressed. He held his own. He looked solid. He played the way he faces. He didn't make it too difficult. Got into open spaces. Like I think his running off the ball is phenomenal. So I rated him from the Southampton match. My dad decided not. I can't rate him just yet. And then we had the Dynamo match against like Dynamo Zagreb, whatever. And my dad was like, he's all right. But then after today, he was like, thumbs up. I like him. So yeah, he got Papa Peach's approval of like good player, man. Straight up. All right, what's Stewart saying? Stewart saying bringing happiness into our lives is why we like watching and talking with you. That's why I do it. Honestly, that's why I do it. I relate with y'all, man. Like I relate with y'all. Like honestly, I don't care if you support Man United, Newcastle, Leeds, Everton, like West Brom, Yeovil, Colchester, whatever, dog. Like I just like talking football. I like talking West Ham, but I like talking to you people, man. Like you guys make this like you guys make it fun for me, which makes it fun for you. You know what I mean? Straight up, man. I ain't playing with y'all, man. Like, yo, we only like real attracts real, good attracts good, like attracts like. Straight up. And that's why we do this. I ain't doing this for subscribers. I ain't doing this to get like a million views. I ain't doing this to get a million likes. I'm doing this to have like talks with people and whoever wants to come on and talk with me. I love that, man. I love that. Like you got a lot of channels out there, and I'm not dissing any of the channels, but you got a lot of channels out there that they got like an ulterior motive in the sense that all they want to do is like get like a million likes and a million subscribers. Why? Like, what's the point behind that? Tell me the point behind you getting a million subscribers and a million likes. If you got a good point behind that, I'll listen to it straight up. But on the real for real, I just think it's selfish. I just think it's selfish. Like, I'd rather be like, you know, on a small scale and like talk with good people because that makes it better than talking with a million people who are like scattered all over the place, like with different views and different news. And you know what I mean? That's just me, though, dog. That's just me, man. Like, look at that. I don't believe that. In the park, it's like this couple who's like, I'd say they're in their 50s. And like, homeboy fully got his shirt off. Like, it's a public park, dog. And homeboy fully got his shirt off. Like, just chilling. Like, he's like Don Juan. I'll show you when I go past. I just gotta like go into the store, get two things. Hold on, hold on. Thank you for sticking around. Much appreciated. Give yourself a big round of applause for everybody that's in the chat, for everybody that's watching this from everywhere in the world. YouTube has made the world so small. I love it, man. I love it. But everybody who's watching this right now, please give yourself a round of applause because you deserve it, number one, for putting up with my nonsense, but you deserve it, number two, just for being a part of what I'm trying to do. And that's just like bring happiness, man. A place that you can escape reality from for a second. You know what I mean? Straight up, man. 100. That's it, man. West Ham Fan TV, Legendary Pixel. What? Peace. One love, dog. No, that's peace. That's not peace. I didn't mean to do that. Peace. Trust me. West Ham Fan TV. That's like, yo, that's royalty right there, dog. That's royalty right there, man. I ain't even playing with y'all, man. Who is it? Nikki Hawkins, Dan Lawless, My G, Brian Archer, Mr. Elvis Presley. How do you mean, dog? Bram, Mr. Eyebrows. So we got this show over here called Impractical Jokers. I know y'all got it over there too, but there was this one episode on Impractical Jokers when like there was this boy in the lineup, and like he had a mustache, and they were like, "Hey, mustache," and like that would be like Graham up in the lineup. Hey, eyebrows. Like, trust me, big up Graham, dog. And Scotty. Scotty seems like a gentleman, man. Straight up, man. Scotty seems like a G, man. I ain't even playing with y'all, man. Scotty seems like a G, man. And then Dan got his own thing with like Jamo and the other boy on there. Live up, man. Watch all them things, dog. Straight up. What's up, man? You all right? Yeah, man. Good, good, good. See, you always got to like big up the firefighters, dog. That was a firefighter, dog. You always got to big up the firefighters, man. Straight up. I'll put on my mask. It's going to go silent for like about a minute, I think. But don't worry. I'll be back. I wish somebody was in the live chat so they could like talk while I'm not here, but it's all good. It's all good. Hold on. I think everybody's just like kind of upset and kind of like about West Ham just now. But as I said it again, 5 matches, 1 loss. It ain't bad. It ain't bad at all. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Hold on. I'm gonna. Oh, sorry, man. No, it's all good. I'm gonna get a Red Bull. How you doing, mate? Yeah, I'm gonna get a Red Bull. And yeah, I'm gonna get a Red Bull in 2 days. So hold on. Red Bull Las Vegas. The Red Bull Las Vegas. Hold on. All right, I get that, and I get Paramount Bowl king size small, please, man. Thank you very much. Oh shit! Hold on. You know what? Hold up. I just got it. It's not on debit. Sorry. It's sorry. I got cash. There you go, bud. How's your day today? All right? Yeah. Wicked, man. Thank you. You watch the West Ham match? Hmm? Did you watch the West Ham match? West Ham. All right. Oh, yes, sir. I mean, yeah, today. Finished. Yeah. Finished today. Yeah, we lost like what 2-1. Could have been 2-2 still. Yeah. Yeah, don't know. All right, man. Yeah. See, yo, the man them's from like China. You don't even know like China. When I say China, I think about like that idiot who ran America for like 2 minutes, dog. China. What a wank. But yeah, he's from China. You don't know nothing about no football, but homeboy always talks to me 2 things about what my time lose when we win. You don't say a thing. You don't say a thing, dog. He's just like silent, like mouse things, dog. So like when we lose, he's like, "Oh yeah, it's hard. You lost. Yeah, okay, buddy. Thank you for your opinion." And now piss off straight up. Hold on, let me see what the man number's saying. West Ham TV legendary pixel. Don't know. How do you mean? How do you mean? Big up yourself, dog. How do you mean, man? Disabled team, you see past the world. Disabled. Sometimes I regret calling our channel the disabled team, but when I talk to people like you, it's worth it. Oh no, it's definitely worth it. I do not ever in my life think that you should regret calling it the disabled team. I think that's a brilliant name. I think that's magic. Honestly, I think that's magic, man. TDT in the place to be. You down with TDT? Yeah, you know me. You down with TDT? Yeah, you know me. You down with TDT? Yeah, you know me. Who's down with TDT? Everybody. Yo, the disabled team, that's a dope name. Don't second guess that. Please. That's a dope team. I love a dope team. It is a dope team, but it's a dope name. Straight up. 100%, man. Um, who's this? Rewind. Oh, Rewind. Big up yourself, dog. You support Best Time to Live in America? No, I don't live in America. I live in Canada, and all my family lives in East London. So that's why I support West Ham United. And yeah, I'm not a doodle. I am a Canadian poodle. I don't know, like yo, my dad calls them doodles, like from back in the day, because like Yankee Doodle Dandy and thing. Apparently, like back in the day, they used to call them doodles, like American people in that. But big up America, like Lawrence Watkins is from America, Charlie Boy's from America. Like yo, no matter where you're from, it's where you're at, where your mind's at, who you are as a person, man. No matter, like yo, and history goes a long way, dog. Trust me, man. It's like 100. The disabled team. If you ever get the time to watch any of our videos, you will see the real disabled team, Peach. 100. 100. I apologize that I haven't, but I will today. I promise you that. I will today, 100%. Um, so you're saying if you ever get the time to watch our videos, you will see the real disabled team. I want to see the real disabled team. I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't talk. I can't wait to like come back home and like link up with you, man, and like just go out for like 2 pints and just chill out, man. 100, man. I mean that like from the bottom of my heart, straight up, man. Um, hold up. 1 second, it just that kind of skipped on me. I do apologize. Damn, you lost connection to London, but you're back, bro. Yeah, yo, I never lost connection to London. I never, never, ever, ever, never, ever, ever, never, ever, ever, never, ever, ever. Yo, I've always been here, dog. Rewind. What do you think of Mark Noble? I think Mark Noble is a legend. I think Mark Noble is a gentleman. I think Mark Noble is the middleman between any manager that we have and any player we bring in. He puts his arm around them and welcomes him in, or yeah, welcomes them into West Ham United. I think Mark Noble is other class. I think Mark Noble is whatchamacallit, is when the person's like up here, like he's whatchamacallit, a role model. I think Mark Noble's a role model. I think Mark Noble is West Ham through and through. I think Mark Noble is very, very, very good for the club and the players that we bring in, and kind of like settling the managers down when they come through. I heard in the news in the week that Mark Noble's going to go into some type of coaching role for West Ham United, which I'd love. They were saying about director of sports. I don't know if that'll be the case, but he needs to be included in the future of what West Ham do, because he is such an integral part of our setup. He's a gentleman. He is, yeah. He what a man. And I found it unfair that he was asked to like come off the bench and score a penalty without even touching the ball today. But that's how much confidence David Moyes has in him. Do I agree with what he did? Yes, it could have gone on to be like super genius tactics. Do I think somebody on the pitch should have been able to step up to the spot and take it? Declan was ready. If I had my choice, I'd have Cresswell taking it because I just think his placement of balls is superb. Not his placement of balls, but you get what I'm saying. His placement of like shooting football is like outstanding. If it's a free kick, if it's a corner, why can't he step up and take penalties? Like, you don't want a striker taking penalties. That's why Noble takes them. And Declan Rice isn't a striker, so I think it would have been perfect for him to take a penalty. But strikers are instinctive players. They act on instinct. You don't want somebody who acts on instinct taking a penalty because they have too much time to think, as you saw with Antonio. Real talk. So, yeah, I would have Cressy take that, Sedway. Arrived 66. It's about Mark Noble. It's about the fact that you don't bring on call players, yes, even to defend the corner, let alone take a penalty. Agreed. It's a schoolboy error. It's a rookie error. You're 100% right. You're 100% right, 66. Because, yeah, it cost us a point and gifted Man United with three. I can't argue with that. I cannot argue with that. You're 100% right. That's a good point. That's a really good comment, by the way. Big up yourself. That's a really good comment, man. Because yeah, you can't bring on something cold. It's like you can't take a kebab out of the fridge. Well, you can because I've done it, but like you can't take a kebab out of the fridge then eat it. Like it's just as good as when you first got it, like cooked. You know what I mean? Like I've done taking a kebab out the fridge and then eating it, and it doesn't taste as good as when you get it fresh, like hot out the oven or whatever, off the spit, after like just when it's warm and thing. You cannot. It doesn't compare. So I agree with you 100%. That's a very, very, very valid and good comment, man. 100%, man. Respect to the firemen, especially the guys who were at the 911 Twin Towers made done though. Yeah, yeah. Like I don't live those ways, but Charlie Boy, big up Charlie Boy. For those who know what Charlie Boy's going through right now, they know. For those that don't, then you don't. But big up Charlie Boy. Really want to say less about it than more about it. You know what I mean? But big up Charlie Boy. He's a don, and he lives in New York. And I agree with you. What the firefighters did in that 9/11 catastrophe, which is a whole different story. I could get into that about conspiracy theories and all them things. Like, whew, that's another subject, Doc. But like, no matter if it's another subject, what the firefighters did was phenomenal. They wore their heart on their sleeve. They got stuck in, and they saved lives. You know what I mean? Like, you could go on to talk about how building one went down like it did, building two went down like it did, and then building number seven, like 2, 3 hours later, how it did. Makes you think. Things to make you go, you know what I mean? But that's a different subject, which we will talk about. I'm starting a new channel called What You Wouldn't Think of. And yeah, I already got the email, what you wouldn't think of at gmail.com. And I'm going to start a YouTube channel called What You Wouldn't Think of at youtube.com or whatever. And we're going to talk about everything. We're going to talk about 9/11. We're going to talk about Nostradamus. We're going to talk about UFOs. We're going to talk about conspiracy theories here, there, and everywhere. We're going to talk about the British hierarchy. We're going to talk about reptilians. We're going to talk about everything, Doc. Everything. So be on the lookout for that, man. That's going to be. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna like what you call it. So we got the West Ham thing with West Ham Random. So I'm not gonna like kind of pair the two. It's gonna be something totally different. You know what I mean? It's gonna be something totally different. So you'll get the West Ham love from like this show, and then the next show, what you wouldn't think of at gmail.com, or what you wouldn't think of on YouTube. It's going to be on some different things, man. We're going to talk outside of West Ham, and we're going to talk like two things about like what's going on. You know what I mean? Like what's really going on. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, there's no limits. There's no limitations nowadays, man. So let's take advantage of the fact there being no limitations, and you know, let's have a talk. Let's have a laugh. Let's have some love, and it'll be on like the same thing where it'll be like on live things, and we can all participate up in the show. Trust me. Big up yourselves, man. Next up on the comments. Hold up. See, it skipped again, dog. I do apologize. The disabled team. Oh, my battery's running low. So that's like, when you got like, remember the Gong Show? There was that show called the Gong Show, and it was like a talent show, and like you get people that did like wicked performances, and they'd be able to stay on, do their thing, blah 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 blah, and then you get like somebody who was just really like, God, awful, like, and they get the hook, and they get the gong, like, bling, and it's like that's your time to leave. When my battery thing comes up, like you only got 5% battery left. That's like my gong, straight up. Ain't mean I'm doing a bad job. Just means like, yo, Pete, you were talking for days. Like, shut up. Like, yo. But hold on, let me read the comments still, man. I am amputee, and my son has learning disabilities, hence why we called it the disabled team. No doubt. Like, yo, to be truthful and truthful, I was in a car accident in 2000. I suffered, like, I broke every bone in my body, real talk, not even lying. Was on life support, was in a coma for like 3, 4, 5 weeks. And I have a acquired brain injury. You know what I mean? And it took me like 15 to 20 years to make a full recovery. And I had to go through speech therapy, occupational therapy, physiotherapy, all types of therapies. Shit, they should call me peach therapy. You know what I mean? But no, I understand that, man. I understand that, and I love the fact that you call it what it is. Like you don't hide from it. Like you're an amputee. Your son has learning disabilities, so you made yourself basically invincible by calling your thing what you are, disabled. I love that. I think that's phenomenal. The more power to you. Big up your blood clot self. And like, yo, we all got a story. We all got a story. And it's not that his story is better than hers or her story is better than his. It's just we all got a story. And to be open and honest about your story makes you legendary. So I love the fact that you called your thing the disabled team because yo, you ain't hiding from nothing. You just like came out straight and was like, yo, I'm an amputee. My son has a learning disability. We're the disabled team. Unknown. Like that nobody could talk to you after that. You just made yourself invincible, dog. I love that. Straight up. The disabled team, Chelsea have taken the lead against Spurs. Dope. Who scored? That'll be interesting. I bet it was that Havertz guy. I like him, man. He's a tidy player, man. It's not about Mark Noble. It's about the fact that you don't bring on cold players. Agree with you. Hold on, somebody's messaging me looking for. I'm on this Instagram, dog, and I get so many girls like sending me these things on Instagram where it's like on some like, oh, come check me on like a live cam and this and that. No, 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 no. It's like, no, thank you. I go for real things. I like to touch things like that I deal with. You know what I mean? I don't like to look in the screen and see two things. I want to like hold a girl. You know what I mean? I want to talk to a girl. I want to look at a girl in her eyes, like not on a screen, like in real life. Like I hate that shit. Anyways, it's about the fact that you don't bring on co-players to defend a corner, let alone take penalty scoreboard. Yes, yes, yes. You then said that Mark Noble is only a few. Hold on, Mark Noble is one of only a few players who are in touch with the fans. I agree with you. And Gonzo made a good point the other day. Apparently, when we lost against Oxford, and it was like a 4-0 drubbing, all of the fans kind of like ducked and, no, all of the fans, apologize. All of the players kind of ducked and dived and just like, gave it like that and then like went into the dressing room. Apparently, Fornals was the only one that went up to the away fans and like clapped at them hard and was like, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And that shows what a man he is, man. Like straight up. And Noble's one of them men too. Straight up, man. 100, man. 100. Arrived 66. Is that Bobby 66 as well? Arrived 66? I don't know. Oh, rest in peace, Jimmy Greaves, don't know. Like, yo, he lived a good life, but it just sucks when you see such a legend gone. And it was funny, like Harry Kane mentioned every team that man played for except for West Ham today, like in the pre-match like presser. It was nuts. He mentioned every team Greaves he played for except for West Ham. And I was like, is there a reason behind that? I think there is. Um, okay, if you ever need somewhere to stay in London, I live 15 minutes walk from the London Stadium, and just give me a shout, man. No, yo, that's respect, man. 100, yeah. Big up everybody who joined in and heard me chitter chatter, a bit of banter, like on and on today. Thank you for everybody getting involved. It's much appreciated. You know me. I can only do another one tonight still, man. I know you get a lot of channels to do like one a day and this and that. Yo, I do 12 a day if I could, dog. So yeah, you're gonna get another one for Pete's. What's the time now? It's 1 o'clock. Well, it's like 5 to 1 my time. So it's like 5 to 5 your time. No, 5 to 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 6. I still count on my fingers though, straight up. But it's like, yeah, 6. So it's 5 to 6 now. I'm thinking 7, 8, 9, 10, which is like what, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, probably 10 o'clock at night. Probably 10 o'clock at night. I'll see who else is doing shows. I don't want to step on no toes. I'll see who else is doing shows because Pete don't want to step upon toes. Don't want to step upon toes because we should each have a segment or a section where we can talk about West Ham and be elegant. But yeah, probably 10 o'clock tonight. Big up, Lawrence. I see you, dog. I see you. I see you, dog. You're a don, man. You're a don. You're a don. You're a good person, dog. Straight up, man. Here for you, fella. Thank you very much, 66. Please, again, sorry if I sound like a broken record. Like, subscribe, share them things if you want. It's all up to you, man. You can bring a horse to water, but you can't make the horse drink. You know what I mean? So you guys do you. Thank you very much for like coming through. I'll be here, big dog. Don't know. Here, yes, Lawrence. Don't know, man. Big up, my man. Yeah, so 10 o'clock. We'll try to put two things down. Might have some guests on it, just to kind of like spice it up, like spice up the night. Do you really want to? Do you really, really want it? Do you really, really want it to be? Do you really want it? Do you really, really want it? Do you really, really want it? It's Peach. Yo, up the hammers, up the irons. Big up Pop Sick, homeboy. Yo, that's my brethren, Pop Sick. He just messaged me. Still asked him to come on the show, but homeboy's at his mama's gate still, man. Doing two barbecue things, man. So big up Pop Sickless. How do you mean we get wicked with this? And yeah, I'll be back at 10 o'clock. All right, man. Come on, you irons. Big up West Ham. 5 wins, 1 loss. It ain't bad. A win in Europe, not bad. Beat the Manx on Wednesday in the League Cup, not bad. Straight up, man. What are we? We are still massive. And what are we? We'll always be random, dog. How do you mean? Big up yourself, yeah? One love.